Welcome to Harry Potter's Vlogs. I'm Amelia.
And I'm Victoria.
And today we are busting
Dramione.
Why does it, why do people...
It doesn't work, people. To the Dramione shippers, I don't hate you as a person, but that doesn't work. And today we're going to show you why.
And you can hate us all you want, but we think what we think. So,
everybody has their opinion.
If you hate us, dislike this video. We don't really care. This is our first time, but...
This is our opinion video. So
yeah.
Please no hate.
Yeah. Send us our hate if you want to. We'll just take it as a compliment. And subscribe if you're new to our channel. So
Dramione does not work, and we have a few reasons why. And it also, there's like some opinions, and there's some facts that really do go with the ship.
Yeah, basically we typed
like,
an article.
I know, like, everybody does ships at school, but, like, sometimes there's got to be facts behind ships. And this one, there is ships. Go.
Okay. So, one Dramione story where the author does not change Draco's character, and I'm not talking about the war's over, I decided to change type of change. I'm talking about them taking his form and distorting it to either the sweetest, most sensitive guy around, or to this totally awful disappearance of Draco being some sort of Hogwarts-type bad boy. This is insulting to Draco, and if he were to see this video, I can guarantee he could consider it evidence that muggles are indeed stupid. If you do not know of a video unlike this, however, please tell me, well, please tell us, and we'll consider about seeing it, and maybe we might change our opinions, maybe not. Okay.
Okay, so number 2. They changed Hermione, too. Now, I do admit, I've read somewhere that Hermione hasn't changed, but it's a partnership. There's a pattern. If Draco doesn't change, then Hermione changes. And if Hermione doesn't change, then Draco does. And as they change something that their mortals would allow them to change too, Hermione will never, ever, ever convert to being a Slytherin, as I have read countless times, because 1, the Sorting Hat does not make mistakes, and 2, you're talking Gryffindor here, and I would literally forget about Paramore and everything else if it just randomly decided to put me in Slytherin after I had already been sorted Gryffindor. And I know I am less stubborn than Hermione, so you can see how this world will work out.
Number 3. What about Ron and Hermione? What about the fact that in the canon writing stories, they both loved each other? Since this is an article about authors trying to make Dramione work in a canon setting, which is impossible itself, I felt this needed to be mentioned. I mean, they loved each other. J.K. Rowling did this for a reason. She did this, and I quote, because they balance each other out. They balance each other out! And I think since J.K. Rowling is the creator of Hermione, that she felt Hermione needed someone to balance her. And Draco is almost as clever and smart as her. So that doesn't exactly balance. That's too much bookish on one side and not enough fun on the other.
Wait, I just wanted to point something out. On the poster of Hogwarts, there's actually the word Draco.
Yeah, that's where his dad actually came from his name from.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to be Padre.
Oh, and we do not hate the Draco lovers. Like, we're okay if you like Draco, but we're not against him. But we're just trying to prove that this ship is wrong.
Yeah. Like,
nothing more.
Draco's a good character.
But he's got an awesome backstory, but this ship just does not work.
Yeah.
Again, we're not against Draco or Hermione shippers.
So,
and then
number 4 is for you.
Bro, it's Draco. It's a pure-blooded lunatic. It's the person who bullied and tormented Hermione for years, wished that she was killed in the second book by the monster in the Chamber of Secrets, and sat there and watched while his aunt tortured her and carved that horrible scar into her. Have you ever been bullied? Would you be willing to fall in love with that bully? Because I would definitely not. But maybe that's just me.
Maybe.
And Draco?
You never know.
Draco being someone brought up to think that Muggleborns were of equal status to be scum and mucus, I wouldn't be all about falling in love with her. You can't break those habits easily. It would take him 10 years to begin treating Muggleborns decently, and by then, canon, Ron and Hermione would be married, and there would be no hope for the couple.
Oh my god, I just had a theory.
What?
So, what was her name that one went to the Yule Ball with?
Who?
What was her name? I'm asking you a question.
Oh, Ron?
Yeah. Who did he go to
Ron
the ball
was
with?
Pantel, the twins.
Yeah. So Ron, if he didn't go with that twin, he wouldn't be. If he went with Hermione, they wouldn't be married. Those two would get married.
Who? Oh yeah. Yeah, because in the
Patels.
Sorry, spoiler alerts. And he's why?
But doesn't that make a bunch of sense?
Not really.
But
because
so Ron went to the dance with one of the twins. I forget what her name. Whatever her name is. Padma. If he went with her, well, he went with Hermione, and then they wouldn't. Padma and Ron would be married. It says it
in the Cursed Child.
Yeah, it says it in the Cursed Child.
Albus went with Harry back in time, and
yeah.
he's like, "Where's Hermione? Where's Aunt Hermione?"
Yeah,
Aunt Hermione. Padma's upstairs with
yeah, and Hermione's the Defense of the Dark Arts teacher.
And he's like,
that makes so much sense!
Yes, but it's not possible. There's too much, if you want Hermione to work, you're literally changing the whole rest of the series. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ron. Everyone talks about Ron. Okay, I'm so sick of you people making him look like a bloody abusive boyfriend. This is point blank impossible. How many of you honestly read the Harry Potter books and thought, I bet Ron's gonna grow up and be one of those abusive boyfriends? I see it on TV all the time. First of all, Harry would not, under any circumstances, allow that. Harry said it himself. He thinks of Hermione as a sister, and I bet none of you would allow your sister to undergo abuse without doing something about it. And Harry is... Can you stop, please? Where was it? Harry is in more than a good enough position to report it. If Ron was hurting Hermione, I would really think that he would choose Hermione over Ron. Harry wouldn't stand for that sort of thing. Second of all, Ron wouldn't do it in the first place. He loved Hermione, but his worst fear is her being taken by someone else for crying out loud. I don't know why you guys insist on making him out to be horrible. Is it that just so that she and Draco can be together? Really? Because Draco would be overjoyed at her sadness at breakup. But it's not true. And those of you who say it's true, why don't you go and ask Miss Rowling herself, yeah? See what the creator says in the subject. Because I'm positively right.
Okay. I refuse to believe that Draco Malfoy is a Vila. He's not. I've read stories where Draco is supposedly a Vila, and he has to find a mate, and Hermione just so happens to be that person. Well, I admit that I haven't done much Vila research on the subject, but the way J.K. Rowling puts it, that's not how a Vila works. I bet you guys are just using some other myth or legend created by someone for Vila. Therefore, it isn't canon. And we ignore that for now. Besides, the way Draco just seems to succumb to the fact that his animal instincts want to know that Hermione is just OOC. I know for a fact that Draco would put up some kind of fight And I know Draco. I acted like him for a whole day, even at school. And my Potterheads fans agreed that I was very good. I know how Draco thinks. Anyways, so we are thinking that
Dramione doesn't work at all. Please subscribe or comment for our next video. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But don't forget that, remember in the third movie when he was eating an apple? Remember, instead of Dramione, ship him with an apple.
Drapple.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was
Potterheads.
the end of our second video.
Goodbye.
Woo.